everything we do in life is to feel the void, the black hole that is always present, into love, into oneness, into sensations. We want to feel something. Sounds, smells, vibrations, just the subtleness, everything that makes us feel good. What if you can allow yourself to feel good at every moment without anything from the outside? What if you can realize yourself into knowing that there's nothing that you're lacking or nothing that you need, to just feel into the presence and the unconditional love of oneness that you are. Everything that I did in my past, the accomplishments, the money, the relationships, the connections, the partnerships, the travels, the Michelin star restaurants, the foods, the health and fitness, the bodies, the meditations, the breath work, everything was to make me feel good. All the content that I uploaded in this channel, all that I deleted, actually it's in private, was to make me feel good. Was to, I want to share this because I want to feel good. I want to do this because I want to feel good. Now when I do something, I know where it's coming from. I feel it's coming from. It's just a radiation of love. It's an extension of what is. I'm not doing this to feel anything. I am love itself. I am feeling good. And then it just radiates outwards. It's just an excess of love, so it pours out of me. So why do you play games? Why do you drink? Why do you go out? Why do you wish to have better connections in life? Why do we do anything? It's just to feel that emptiness. Why do we listen to music or watch movies? To feel something, to feel distracted, to feel that stimulation, that sensation that something's going on. Because we're so scared of the silence, because we're so scared of, oh, there's nothing going on, there's nobody to talk to, there's nothing to do, I have no sense of work, purpose, next thing to do, next excitement, next travel, next trip, there's nothing to do, so what now? So then we have to sit with ourselves in the silence of nothingness. And that's the sweet spot, because that's when the thoughts arise, the thoughts of memories from the past, of the contractions, of the traumas, anything that we haven't dealt with, it's gonna show up in that silence. Or you can also realize that there's nothing else to heal, because things come up, you let them drop, and then you're there in the silence, in the abyss of eyes of nothingness. And in that sweet spot, sweet space, you realize your freedom. Doesn't mean you don't have an ego from there on. You have an ego. You take your personality all the way to the absolute. It's whatever you want your ego to be, as Neville Goddard says, your self-concept to life. But don't be scared of the abyss. Don't be scared of the emptiness, of the black hole. Embrace it. What if there's nothing to accomplish? What if there's nothing to do, nobody to talk to? What if it's just you? That's when you realize that it's always been just you. In the movies, in the friendships, in the partnerships, in every single scene of your life. It's always been you, talking to you, playing with you, learning from you, reflecting yourself. And so when you step into that moment of nothingness, in that abyss, in that sweetness, deliciousness, ecstatic not knowing, that's when you find the presence of God, all that is. And then the stories disappear, and then you can recreate stories for fun, and you're not attached to them. So you go back to the video game, you go back to the movie of life, and you play the game in the highest level because you're not attached to it, because it cannot harm you, because what you are is greater than that. You're locked into the awareness of the realization of your true self. And then whatever sensations the character feels, the body, the karmic wind-up toy, you know it's not real. It's an indication, it's a clue, it's an opportunity, it's an invitation to look at everything that's untrue. And by saying untrue, I don't mean it's valid. I'm validating your experience, just letting you know it's not true. And then you can play and color and paint your canvas with the textures, the sensations, the feelings, the symphony in which you want to co-create your world. Don't be scared of the abyss. Don't be scared of the black void, of the silence. Embrace the silence, embrace the nothingness, embrace the moments of boredom where there's nothing going on. Because in reality, in the absolute, there's nothing going on. There never was. It never ended, it never started, just is. So from that easiness and that radiance and that embracing of lovingness, what do you wish to create from there? From that knowing of absolute perfection, absolute abundance, wealth, consciousness. Claim it all.